Hey everybody, and welcome to Sunday is Game Night. And tonight we are playing the super awesome Tales of the Arabian Nights, and I am so looking forward to it. On the screen you can see the box art, but I'm going to switch over to this screen and hopefully that'll work. Yay! It did! So, as you can see, we're joined by Eric Vulgaris. Hi Eric, how are you?
Hey, doing really, really well. Thank you for having me.
Excited to have you
play
here.
some more games. Yeah.
In the upper left corner, we have foolinc. Welcome back, Fool.
Hello. Thanks for inviting me for this one. It's been a while, so glad to play.
Thanks for playing instead of going off and playing softball like normal humans. And of course, we have Kelsa back. Hey, Kelsa.
Hello. I'm excited to be here. I love this game, and when I found out it was on Tabletop Simulator, I was super excited because this is a great game.
It is a great game, which I learned how to play yesterday. Also, hi Dark Lavender Void, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy us playing this. So, the way the game works is that we are all in Baghdad. We're going to have a quest, we're going to journey around, we're going to tell some awesome stories, and horrible things are going to happen to us, and it's going to be rad. So, I am playing Maruth, a dude, some dude, so I'm going to be the white player. Eric, who are you playing?
I'm playing as Aladdin. I'm the red dude.
Then Fool.
I am playing Scheherazade, and I am the green piece.
The Green Lady.
Yep.
And Kelsa.
I am playing. How do you say her name again?
Zumurud.
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 Yeah.
Something like that.
Something very similar to that. And I am the yellow player because in the physical version of this game, she is wearing really cool purple clothing, even though she is somehow designated yellow. So, for some reason. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm doing a little hat nod to that. Yeah. And
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, Kelsa and I talked about this yesterday when she was showing me how this game actually plays, and we're going to be playing to a total of 10 combined points instead of the normal 20, just for the interest of time. And apparently the way that works is that before we start, we make a bet as far as to how many story points and destiny points is our win condition, basically, for the game. And you can distribute those however you like. You can do 5 and 5. You could do, 1 destiny and 9 story points if you want, as long as the combined total is 10. So we should all have notebook permissions, so you'll just want to click on your color. And make a bet. Once you have reached that goal, that secret goal that you tell no one, you need to make your way back to Baghdad. Apparently you have to be your original gender. Okay. And you can't be on a pilgrimage. I learned that the last time I played.
mm-hmm.
You make it back to Baghdad, and then you announce, hey, I'm about to win, and then everyone else has to scramble to get back to Baghdad and get enough points to also try to win. So, once everyone has made their bets, let me know, because I'm done.
I'm good.
Done.
Oh yeah. Story. Yep.
Okay.
I cheated, and I actually did that before we went live.
Well, that's good then. The next thing you want to do is shuffle your skill bag, and you can take out 3 random skills. You can either shake it up or mouse over it and hit R, which is the easy way to do it. So
But the less fun way.
Yeah. Well, my 3 skills are appearance, quick thinking, and courtly graces. I
My
have
Yeah,
done
but what
skills-
skills did you draw from the bag?
Oh, stop.
My skills are luck, quick thinking, and bargaining and valuation.
Nice.
Well, those are cool.
All right. Mine is wisdom, weapon use, and acting and disguise.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, and my 3 are quick thinking, seamanship, and beguiling.
Now, the way that skills work, if you haven't played this before, is that when we do an encounter, well, I'm just going to go and pan down and show you. See this big old chart here? We're going to be referencing a whole bunch of different matrices. And we're going to choose based on, like, let's look at table J, for example. Based on what we encounter, we'll have a number of options that we can choose as far as how we want to deal with that encounter. Surprises burning wheel charge. So, like, for example, let's say we encounter a horrible storm. Maybe we want to follow the horrible storm. So that would be go to horrible, go to follow, 915, and then you'd roll the die of destiny to figure out which actual page number in the storybook you're going to reference. And then in that encounter, it'll list different skills that you could potentially use to deal with that encounter. So that's how skills come into play. I don't know if they come into play any other way. I think that's the only way.
That's pretty much the only way.
Okay. So, since I am all about appearance and quick thinking and courtly graces, I'm going to be trying to talk my way out of everything. The next thing we're going to do is we're all going to draw a quest. So everyone feel free to draw your quest. I do apologize, the quality is not super great on these.
It's alright.
Oh, my quest is merchant. That's actually very fitting. You have spent what little money you can gather to buy goods that will bring a fortune in markets far from Baghdad. Now you must travel to those markets to reap your profit. So I need to have another player place 2 of your quest markers in cities with 4 printed on the icon. I must sell my goods in those 2 cities. Upon reaching your second city and remaining there after an encounter, you receive your just rewards, which is a lot of money and a story point. So I'm going to say, Eric, why don't you go ahead and place my quest markers?
Okay.
So they have to have cities
I do
with...
both of them?
It says have another player place both of them, so yeah.
Okay.
So they have to have a 4 in them, and they have to be cities.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm looking for cool ones.
So there's, let's see, Gaia,
I'm looking for
Suchu.
them in Europe land.
I don't know if Europe has any.
Yeah, no. Alright, it's gotta go
No,
over here.
Europe doesn't have any.
There you go, enjoy.
Oh, are those both cities?
4 points, right?
But it says cities with 4 points.
Nope, that's not a city.
Oh, cities.
So you have to be like a named place. So like Sucho.
Oh my god, I can't even see. Okay, I have to zoom real in to see the points.
Yeah, you gotta zoom in pretty far.
Sorry.
That's okay. So you can do Serendib or Gaia or Sucho or Bulgars. I think
Down here,
Yeah,
Bontes?
okay, got Yep, Bulgar's gonna be one.
or yeah, Bontis. So
down here, Serendip.
Yeah, Serendib.
okay, go
How
ahead.
serendipitous.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay.
That's cool. That's fine. So that is my quest. Eric, do we like read our quests out loud? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Eric, would you like
Yeah.
to read your quest out loud?
Yeah, I will. So, you and 2 others. Oh, sorry. My quest title is Contest for a Marriage.
Ooh.
You and 2 other suitors are vying for the Lund?
Probably love.
I think it's
No?
hand.
It's L-U-
Oh, hand.
Hand.
Let's just drag out here so we can all see it.
okay.
I'll just
Oh, okay.
hand. Yes.
Yeah, it's hand. Okay. You guys are all okay. I can't. Can you actually move your hand off the card?
If you hold Alt over it, you can actually read it.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Say I learned. The Sultan cannot make up his mind on whom to choose, so the Vizier gives him an idea. A contest. The suitor who brings forth the greatest treasure will become his son-in-law. You return to Baghdad with the treasure and remain after an encounter. You present the treasure to the Sultan. Compares it to what the suitors have brought. Draw 2 random treasures from the deck and compare the wealth value of all 3. If you have the highest value, or are tied for the highest, you have won the princess's hand. If you don't win, you die in real life.
Well, no, you get money, but then you die, yeah. Like, after the game, then you die in real life.
Right.
Correct.
Alright, Fool.
Alright, I got the Gourmet. The surest sign of the mercy of the All-Merciful is the great abundance of novel tastes awaiting the true aficionado. You resolve to travel the world sampling the flavors of far-flung lands. Have another player place your 3 quest markers, one in India, one in Europa, and one in Arabia. When you have an encounter in a space marked with a quest marker, regardless of the outcome, remove the marker. When you claim all 3 markers, you have indeed had the best the world has to offer. And then I get some stuff.
So who would you like to have place your quest markers?
Kelsa.
You got it. I think it'd be appropriate to put one in Mecca.
One should definitely go around near France.
Was Europe one of the places?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
Europe.
It was.
Europa.
Yeah, let's go. That's kind of France, I think.
Yeah, Lyon
Do
is
you
in
want
France.
And also in
India, I think.
India.
It's not, but it's fine.
Right there, Tana. There we go.
I mean, I know it's technically drawn as Spain, but I'm pretty sure
No,
Lyon is Spain.
no. Leon, Spain is a province in Spain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My bad.
For everybody who has taken geography,
You're right.
it's correct.
No, I'm looking at the map upside down.
I know. You're good.
I hear there's a bunch of knights there.
Alright, Kelsa.
Okay. So my quest says, you are young, bored, and crave adventure. You dream of traveling outside the city walls, and when an opportunity presents itself, you jump at it. As you travel around the world, you have heard rumors of wonderful places and magical wonders. You're determined to visit one of these places. If you successfully encounter a place of power, you have achieved this adventure you are craving, and relish telling people about it. And I'll learn storytelling.
Cool. Okay. So I think with that, we're ready to begin. We just have to figure out who goes first.
Yes.
Do we want to just roll
Kelsa?
for it, or...
Wait,
Well-
I can just go first. That's fine too.
Okay, whatever.
Done.
Okay, Kelsa.
Okay. Well, we can roll for it. But yeah, I'll go first. Easy enough. I need to find a place of power, which there's no easy way to do. So I'm just gonna wander around the world. So 1, 2, 3. I'll end in the city of Shiraz.
Oh, and while you're doing that, I just want to point out, we are all currently poor, and as you can see up here, that references our movement. So we can move a total of 3 spaces, 2 of which can be by sea. And as we change our wealth, that will change how we are able to move around the board. And while I'm talking, I'm going to be moving to my reference page that I need to be on.
Oh, I was gonna do the matrix here for you. I just need to roll the dice first, I guess. So this is a side quest card. It tells me to check matrix thingies 74, and then I also add a 2 because there's a number 2 printed in my city, and whatever I roll on a 6-sided die, if I can just grab it.
Well, I'm at Matrix 74, so I don't mind.
Oh, if you're already at it.
Yeah.
Just move there. Grab the die. No, grab the die. There
Okay,
we
you
go.
got it. Good.
I figured it out.
Ooh,
So 6.
that's an 8, right?
So that's going to be an 8.
That's exciting. Okay. So you encounter a terrible storm. That's Matrix F.
Ooh. Terrible storm. I do not have seafaring or anything very good.
So terrible.
I-
What's this?
I am going to wait. I'm gonna
Okay,
wait.
701, and then go ahead and roll the Die of Destiny.
Boop. Plus.
Okay, so that's going to be not page. It's going to be Encounter 702. Ooh, I'm actually really close to that. Don't you love it when you turn to it and you're just like almost there? That's like the best feeling.
It is the best feeling.
It's really good when playing D&D. And like just the player's handbook just parts the Red Sea or
Yes.
exactly where you.
Mm-hmm.
So you huddle in your meager shelter, murmuring to yourself in wonder at the fury of the gale, while at the same time praying for it to stop. Suddenly, outlined against the sheets of rain, you see a dark shape floating before you. What are your skills?
My skills are bargaining and evaluation, quick thinking, and luck.
Okay, so no skill. It turns and stares at you. It is fearsome to behold. With a shudder of terror, you collapse. You gain 1 story point and the status effect insane.
Oh,
Of course,
goodness.
right off the bat.
Nailed it.
I'm glad I didn't go first.
wait, no. This is Destiny, not story. What am I doing?
Here, let me just do this.
Thank you, that helps. And I will find myself in Sanity, and I guess you can take your turn.
Okay. So I need to start heading down towards Serendib. So
I have a quick question.
yes.
On your turn, when you want to do movement, can you combine your types of movement?
You can, but
Yes.
you can move a total of 3, 2 of which can be by sea.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the highest number, and then
So
Between
for
the two.
example, I'm going to move 1 to Basra, 2 on the sea here, and then 3 to Muscat.
Muscat, yeah.
And that is a 2. So I will draw my encounter. It is a quest card for Sucho. It is 43.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll. 7.
7.
7.
A black whirlpool. React on Matrix F.
F, okay. Well, I don't have scholarship, so I think examining it is probably going to be bad. So I think I'm going to avoid it.
Avoid it. Okay. Did I say black or dark? Oh,
You said
shoot.
black.
It was black. Okay, good. Because I didn't realize there were 2 that were so similar until I looked at the chart, and then I was like, I forgot already.
And then I got a
Alright.
blank, so whatever it is what I get.
Okay, 737. Here we go. You and the crew struggle to wrest the ship from the grasp of the whirlpool, but your ears are filled with a strange, high song calling you forward to your doom.
Uh-oh.
You cannot resist their lure.
Uh-oh.
What are your skills?
I have appearance, I have courtly graces, and I have quick thinking.
So with no skill.
I hate that phrase.
I know, right? We'll all learn to hate that phrase by the end of the night. The ship is sucked down into the vortex and torn to splinters. As the prow strikes the rocks, voices change to cruel laughter, and you are freed from their spell. You swim for your life. Destiny 1, Story 1, Wealth -2 to a minimum of penniless. Go to paragraph 315. Something is happening.
All right, let me before you. It was
Yeah,
story.
everyone back up. I'll put everyone back on the port.
So it was Story and Destiny 1?
Yes, Story 1, Destiny 1.
Okay. Alright, I'm good.
Okay, something is happening. Ah, you have gone overboard.
Oh,
Roll
this
one
happened to me
die,
before.
adding 1 each for seamanship and wilderness lore.
So, do I roll 1 or
Yeah,
Two?
1d6.
1d6? 4?
And you do not. Do you have wilderness lore? or
No.
seamanship?
I don't have anything
Okay.
that's going to help me.
2e5. You manage to cling to a piece of driftwood and survive for many days by catching fish and eating them raw. Long after you have lost track of the days, you see an island in the distance and guide yourself to it. One more time, what were your skills?
Appearance, quick thinking, courtly graces. I don't think they're going to help me.
Nope. This land is strange and unfamiliar, but at least you are again in the company of humans. Have another player move you to any island space.
Fool. Why don't you move me to any island space?
Sure.
I'm the white pawn right here.
There we go.
Okay. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay, my turn is over.
Cool. All right. It goes to me.
Yep. Go for it,
Okay.
Eric.
So I have seamanship, which lets me move a total of 4 by water, and I want to know how that affects my movement.
So now you may move a total of 4 spaces,
Yeah.
but no more than 3 of them can be by land.
Got it. 1, 2, 4.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm in the middle of the water.
Yep. Then you will draw an encounter.
Yes.
A volcano.
Okay.
Since you're in water, we're going to use the number in the little blue gem. So 73. Roll a d6.
Got a 1.
And you're on
Okay.
a 2 space.
So a total of 3. You are encountering a diseased hunchback. React on matrix C. So,
That's what you get for picking
I
up
know.
hitchhikers.
Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna avoid.
avoid the diseased hunchback. Okay. And then roll the die of destiny.
Which is this one right here.
Plus.
Plus. Okay. Offended by your apparent snub, the hunchback decides to humiliate you. Behold, he cries, there goes one who's the cause of all our woes. And the ever fickle crowd pursues you relentlessly. What are your skills?
Quick thinking, beguiling, and seamanship.
Okay. Would you like to use your beguiling skill?
Hell yeah.
You may stop and shout back at the crowd, telling them the evil of the hunchback. Your charisma and oratory dissuade them from harming you. In the confusion, you slip away. Destiny 1, Story 2.
Wow, nice.
That was good.
Yeah, it worked out
This
for
is
you.
why skills. This is why you need skills.
Yeah.
Yep.
1. Story up to 2.
All
Awesome.
right. So it's my
I think
turn
that's-
now.
Then I'll just put a discard pile like here-ish.
I have a question about the skills. If I expend a skill, does it go back in the bag?
No.
No.
Or
You
what?
have that skill forever.
Oh, these are just the skills I have forever.
Yep. Unless
You can
something
get more.
happens. that makes you lose it.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right,
All right.
cool.
Well, since my token's in Mecca, of course.
So the nice thing is that even if something terrible happens to you here, you
Yep.
still get to remove your counter and count it as good.
Perfect.
Most quests to clear a quest counter, you have to have a successful encounter, which means basically that you don't end up dead or moved off of the tile.
Ah, good to know. So now I'll take my encounter card. Let's see what we got. Ooh, elephant. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get on a... So, I'm on a city 71.
I'm already looking at that. Roll your die.
Okay.
Kelsa's on top of this. Actually, I
So-
should be looking at that.
Well, I can look it up and tell you where to go, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so which die? It's the D6, right?
Yeah, roll the d6. And then
Alright.
Mecca doesn't have any numbers on it, I don't think.
Alright,
So-
let's check. Yep,
It
6.
does not. 6. Con game. React on chart I.
Okay. Well, I am. I will question.
And then roll your die of destiny.
Ooh. Alright. Come on, white die.
We were calling it the fudge die, but it's technically the die of destiny.
That's a minus.
Okay. So that's story 2001.
Okay, let's see how quickly I find it. Oh, getting close. Found it. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make this bigger to read it. That is not a very good scan of that. A something man loudly hawks his miraculous... You said 2001, right?
Yes.
Okay. Something man loudly hawks his miraculous hair growth ointment to all passers-by of bald pate. Curiously, you approach and ask about the ointment's ingredients. The man claims it is an ancient family recipe responsible for his full head of lush hair, and will not describe it further. You suspect a deception. What are your skills?
Wisdom, weapon use, acting in disguise.
With no skill, you continue to pester the man with questions until he tires of your antics and packs up his vials. Gain 1 destiny point and determined, which is an awesome status.
I'll move my destiny up 1.
Your pestering fills you with determination.
Yes.
Yes!
You are full of determination.
Determination. Yes.
Oh, that's such a
So
good
I
game.
guess I'll just find which one's me. Piety.
Oh, you can actually just grab them from here on the side, too. Oh, wait,
Oh.
no, you're looking for... What are you looking for?
Determination.
That is a status. So that's from
Oh,
this deck of
okay.
cards. So if you just right-click on it and do a private search,
Okay.
and then just pull it out when you find it. So it's this one that's face
So
up.
this one?
Yeah, the one that's face up. Just right-click, do a private search.
Private search. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
And then that's it
Yeah,
for
that's-
you. So, Kelsa, you are up.
Hold on, I'm dying.
Okay.
Okay, I'm better
Oh,
now.
I want to
Sorry.
actually show the chat what insane means. You have been driven mad by visions too terrible for mortal men to behold. Effect. Another player will pick your reaction in an encounter. Each time you have an encounter, designate another player to choose your reaction on the reaction matrix. You lose the status if you gain a skill from an encounter.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to Baghdad. Wait, is that where I want to stay? Is that the fastest way to get there? Yeah, that's the fastest way to get there. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to Baghdad.
Okay. Then
Because now I want to go to Lyon.
let me
get
go to
my-
the place then, just so I can be ready to reference tables and all that fun stuff.
I've got 24 is the table.
Okay.
The d6 is 3 plus 0, so just 3.
24, 3. A blind man on Matrix I.
Where are my skills?
Well, you don't get to choose what you get to do. You're insane.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Who do you-
Eric, tell me what I'm doing. Look at Matrix I, and look at the chart reaction I, and tell me what I'm doing to this poor blind man.
What's the one? It's aid, seek, and what's the last one? Hide.
No, sorry,
Boy.
it's I, not J.
Oh, I. Sorry.
I was
I
next to it instead of over it.
Yeah, well played. We're going to question it.
Question a blind man. All right,
Um,
blind man, what do you know?
So what number is that? And Kelsa, roll your Die of Destiny.
I
Blind I question 985 minus 984.
984. Okay.
Now, why was it minus?
Because I rolled the die.
Oh, you rolled the fate die. Got
Yes.
it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Almost there.
Cool. Now I'm understanding.
Hmm. 984. You approach a group of 3 blind. Oh, how do you? So many words I have to learn how to pronounce. Fakirs, wise men who live through begging, who seek lodging. If you help them, they will tell the amazing tales of how they were blinded. You can help them or go on your way.
Yeah, I'll help them.
You lead the mendicants to a place you know of nearby. Go to paragraph 1386. Okay. Oh, there's so much referencing in this game. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I mean, I love the replayability of it and how you tell like a new story every time. 1386, that's what I said, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. You thought you knew the route, but things have changed since last you passed this way. Soon you are all lost. The mendicants don't seem to mind and take the opportunity to explain how they were blinded. The first by brigands, the second by a sultan, and the last through greedy use of a magic coal pot. He gives you the pot, with the admonishment not to use it on both eyes. They quickly walk away, leaving you lost. So you gain 1 destiny, 1 story, the lost status effect, and a coal pot.
Oh wow. 1 destiny, 1 story. The lost static effect,
Yeah.
and a coal pot. Okay,
Yeah.
so coal pot is a treasure I need to pull out of the treasure deck, and then I'll reshuffle the deck after.
Sure, sounds good.
And for those interested, lost. Where's the status effect? Here it is. You're somewhere in the vast reaches of the world, but exactly where, you cannot tell. You are lost. You only move 1 space per turn, and each turn you follow the normal encounter procedures for whatever space that you're in. And
Yeah. Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
yeah. You can choose instead to have a badly lost encounter on Matrix G, in which various encounter paragraphs will specifically state whether or not you lose the lost status. And there are also certain other encounters that will let you lose the lost status. Cool.
Okay. So while you're looking for your treasure, I will go ahead and take my turn. Unfortunately, I can only move 2 by sea, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just going to go here.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
5.
At least it's a 5, so that might be good, maybe. I have another quest to Timbuktu. It will be table 77.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your die.
And I get a 7.
You're encountering a ghostly beast on chart J.
Let's follow it.
Okay.
Why not? Maybe it'll lead me to treasure.
It might.
I got a blank, so it'll be whatever that is.
Okay. 900 exactly. $905. Almost there. Here we go. You pursue a most peculiar creature. A powerful obsession draws you on to exhaustion. Darkness sweeps before your eyes. What are your skills?
Appearance, quick thinking, and courtly graces.
With no skill. When you wake up, you are dazed and unable to reason, alone in a strange land. Destiny 1? Insane? Move to the Dusky Land and have an immediate encounter.
Alright, let me copy your insane status. And you said I gained a destiny point?
Yes.
Is it?
The
So I
Dusky
moved to
Land.
the Dusky Lands? Where's that?
Dusky Land, right?
It's
Oh, it's a special place.
Yeah. What's that number on it? 182?
Yes.
182.
The Dusky Lands. The Dusky Lands is a dwelling place of Ifrit and the Jinn. It is another plane of existence that few sons of Adam may visit. A land of mystical places and enchanted powers. There's no telling what you may find here. You are wandering aimlessly through the white mists when you hear a strange and terrifying sound coming from beyond the next hill. Curious, you investigate. You may choose one and then roll a die of destiny.
Okay.
Choice number 1. Go to the hill and investigate, but stay out of sight, nor give away your presence in any way. Choice number 2. Advance over the hill with weapons drawn and 1,000 words of power on your tongue. Make yourself known to the denizens of this land. Choice number 3. Summon a Fridi to you by magical means and have him investigate and report to you the events that are occurring beyond the hill.
Well, I'm insane. So let's go with weapons drawn and words of power on my tongue. Because surely this will not end badly for me.
Oh, sure, it'll be fine.
I just figure I can't summon an Afridi. What?
I just remembered we forgot to roll off to see if I stopped being insane. No, insane
No,
is...
it's not that. It's
When you gain a
enchanted.
trait.
That's the other one. Sorry, that
Yeah.
was ensorcelled. Okay, never mind. I didn't get a trait. Roll a die destiny.
Blank.
And you said you were gonna hide, right?
No, I'm going, like, words blazing. Words and weapons
Oh,
blazing.
words blazing blank. Okay. 1374.
I'm not going to be able to hide from these guys.
Probably. I mean, maybe?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I'm not going to be able to hide.
7, 4. Here we go. You top the hill. Below, you see a vast magical battle taking place between 2 armies of 3D. One side employs fell beasts, and the other are noble in demeanor. You can join the battle. You join in the battle against the beast riders. What are your skills?
Appearance. Quick thinking. Courtly graces.
Nope. No skill. You attack and slay one minor myriad before another blasts you with a powerful spell. You reel, and when you regain your senses, you are no longer in the Dusky Lands. Destiny 2, Story 2. And then you get booted out in the middle.
Nice.
However, you just gained
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't get nearly as screwed as I thought I was going to be.
I know, right?
So I may be abandoning my quest, you guys.
That's fine. You're not required to do your quest in any way.
All right, Eric, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to I want to go to the Dusky Land.
You can't.
Well, I mean, I know, but I have to go. I'm going to go to that 5, right?
Yeah, you can't go to the Dusky Land unless you have a special encounter.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Very
have to-
well. I'm gonna go to Bantus then. That'll take me 1, 2, 3 by water. Actually, I'm gonna go to the Golden 4.
Okay.
Okay.
North of Bantu. That would give me 3 by water, 1 by land, which is 4 total. Which is okay because
Yeah, because you have seamanship.
exactly. So let me do an encounter then, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Warfleet. Cool.
Okay, so you're on a yellow marker?
Yes, yellow marker.
So
79.
79. Okay. You're not going to be doing the Warfleet encounter because you are not on the water.
So go ahead and roll your d6, Eric, and then add your total to it.
I got a 5, so that would give me. Or do I add my 4 to it?
Yes.
Well, 9.
9. Okay, and that was on... I already forgot. 79. Mysterious River. React on chart F.
Travel.
Travel this mysterious river. Okay.
Interesting.
Mysterious. And roll your dive destiny.
Plus.
Plus. Okay. 3, 6, 5, 5. Wait. 6. Hold on, I was in the wrong section. Okay.
Still a river, right?
Yes, it's a mysterious river. I was in the wrong section of the book when I was looking for it, and I was like, why can't I find this?
Oh,
4. Okay, here we go. Okay. That is not it. But that is it. You set out on the river in a small boat. Soon the current grows faster and the water becomes rougher. You search for a place to land. And what are your skills?
beguiling, quick thinking.
Do you want to use seamanship?
Yes, I do.
You're a master at managing a small boat and actually getting some fish while looking for a suitable landing. You wrestle the boat to shore and get a chance to cook your catch. Among the ordinary fish, there are 4 of unusual size and color, and you preserve in a container of water. Gain Destiny 2, Story 1, Enduring Hardship, and the Colored Fish.
Oh, wow.
A magical item.
So can we repeat that again?
Yes.
So Destiny 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Destiny 2.
Story 1.
Story 1.
Oh,
And when your story, when your destiny, your story goes up to here, you gain a wealth up to the maximum of respected.
I forgot to do that, so I'll let Eric move. Whoop.
You gain.
I grabbed everybody. I know. I was moving it.
That's fine. There.
Cool. Okay.
Respectable. I got a bunch of fish.
Destiny story. You also gain enduring hardships,
Which you
is
can
a really cool status.
And you can drag that for one of these side. Is it a status? I thought it was a skill.
No, it's a status.
Okay.
Oh, no, it is a skill. You're right. It is a skill.
So you can grab it from one of these side things here.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Okay.
I'm on it. You want me to pass it to you?
Oh, I got
Okay.
it.
There it is. Okay, cool. And then finally a treasure of colored fish, which you can do a private search under treasure, find it, and then
speaking of
reshuffle the
treasures.
treasures.
This is Kelsa's treasure. She got the coal pot. I'm not going to read that flavor text because it's just too hard to read with this low quality thing. But
Yeah.
you may trade the pot for a free draw from the encounter deck in addition to your normal draw. After finishing the first encounter, draw again and complete the second. You may also choose to return the coal pot to the deck for a draw from the encounter deck plus a treasure, but you immediately incur the crippled status. So that's pretty cool. And then Eric's colored fish.
Yeah, I was gonna read it.
Go ahead.
Oh, this treasure can be returned to the deck to turn the fish into grateful people who give you vizier status.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it. Something the fish may be returned. I don't.
Oh, that's cool.
Alternatively,
Yeah, Asani, would you mind moving your hand?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Alternatively, the fish may be returned to the deck for the opportunity to enter the Lake of Colors.
so
Oh.
you're right nearby the Lake of Colors, and don't you want
Can
to...
I do that now?
Not this second. You can do that on your next turn.
Got
So
it.
the opportunity means that you can go against the
The arrow.
arrow to get into the place. And I think we
Yeah.
played that wrong in our demo game. Because...
Well, I think the thing, it wasn't that I had an item that let me do it. It was that a woman, like, immediately transported me there. But
Yeah,
maybe we
you
did
might
do
be
it
right.
wrong. I don't know.
it's complicated.
Yep. But that is very cool. Okay, Eric, so
Awesome.
that was the end of your turn?
Yes, I believe so. That's
Yeah.
all the treasure and everything.
All right.
All right. So I still can move 3. So I'm gonna go on this lovely island here, and let's see what encounter I get.
Okay.
Yeah, we I think that one had given you an opportunity instead of just teleporting you there.
I
this
see.
most recent
Okay.
one.
Okay, so I got the Elephant's Graveyard, which is 26.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d6 and add relevant modifiers to it.
It's a 4, and I have no modifiers.
Okay. You encounter a lovesick hag on Matrix C.
I will enrich.
Okay, so lovesick, enrich. 1933. Will you please roll your die of destiny?
Okay. Minus.
1932. Nearly. Nearly. Okay. You are moved to generosity by the sorry's tale of the other's unrequited love for a beautiful noblewoman. Tell me your skills.
Wisdom, acting and disguise, weapon use.
With no skill. It is sad that the other is so hideous. None could love such a creature. At least your coins will comfort him somewhat. I'm going to say her. Comfort her somewhat. So,
Yeah, when it says the other, replace it with whatever the person was encountering. So in
Okay.
this case, it was
the
a
lovesick
hag,
hag.
a lovesick
yes.
hag,
Okay.
and change gender as appropriate. It usually defaults to him.
Okay. So gain 1 story point. You would lose 1 wealth, but to a minimum of respectable, so you don't lose any wealth.
So wait, the outcome is just 1 story?
1 story.
Well, I'm going to use my status of determined, which, once per encounter, I may decide to reject the award paragraph you receive. If I do this, I can go back to the reaction matrix and choose something else.
Okay, so it was Matrix C
Matrix
for
C.
lovesick.
I'm going to avoid.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your die of destiny.
Nothing.
1610. Let me actually go back here. Alt 1, so I'm on the main board again. 1610. Almost. Almost. Okay. The lovesick hag's passions have driven her to desperation and seems to be looking to involve you with future escapades in some way. You try to avoid the situation, but you keep being drawn in. Eventually, you see an opportunity to trap the hag and have justice brought down with a heavy hand. Again, tell me your skills.
Wisdom, weapon use, acting, and disguise.
Would you like to use acting and disguise?
Yes.
Okay. You agree to help through clever manipulations and disguises, you arrange to be the one the hag finds in the bedchamber. You are not alone, however, as you have also arranged for the Sultan's soldiers to be hiding in the shadows. The scoundrel is arrested and you are praised and rewarded. Gain 1 wealth up to rich, and gain the seduction skill.
Sure.
That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
That is really funny. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and discard your encounter.
So, for my turn, I'm going to take advantage of Lost, and instead of having a normal encounter...
You're going to have a badly lost encounter?
Yes, I can still move, though, so I'm going to move my 1 space.
Okay, I'm going to start moving towards the 600s while you decide what you want... Well, while someone else decides what you want to do.
Yeah, so I'm having it on reaction matrix G. Fool, you haven't been in my head yet. Tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You're going to cry out for help, because I think that sounds
Okay.
about right.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your die.
Being
And...
John Zoomerud.
Mm-hmm. So 6 plus 0, so 6.
No, just roll your fudge die.
Oh, just a fudge die. Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
knew that. Hold on. Minus.
Okay, so 624. I'm sorry, just the die of destiny.
Yep.
We're totally going to call it that for all time. Your cries of help attract a curious beast which attacks you. What are your skills?
Oh my. What are my skills? That is the stream and not the game. Bargaining, evaluation, quick thinking, and luck.
Would you like to use quick thinking?
Yes, I would.
You wisely fall silent and hide yourself after this unfortunate encounter, and you avoid several other unfriendly marauders. Gain 2 destiny points. Gain 1 story point. Gain the wisdom skill, or if you have it, gain it at master level. Gain wounded and keep lost.
Well. 2 destiny, 1 story, which brings my wealth up. Spectacle. And I gain... You said wisdom?
Yes, or if you already have it, then you can flip it.
Right.
Okay. And then you also gain wounded.
Ah. I gained a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm still poor, so I can only move 2 by sea. Bloop, bloop. Someday I'm gonna get to Serendib. Or somewhere. I'm gonna get off the water. Ooh, I encountered a prince, so I'll go ahead and roll the fudge die. There's way too much to keep track of as far as time goes, so we're just using the die of destiny to determine what time you encounter a person at.
Sounds good.
Cool.
So I got a blank, so that is morning. So that is 93.
Okay.
And then I will roll my d6. Whoa. 8. Wait, no, 7. I'm sorry.
A vengeful prince.
Ooh. What matrix?
Sorry. D.
Eric, what do I do to this vengeful prince? Because I am also insane.
And you
Wait.
Wait. What?
That's 87. You told me 97.
Oh, did I misspeak? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, 93.
Yeah.
What?
It's 93.
The prince got 93
Oh.
for the daytime. Or,
Oh,
yeah.
how did I hear 97 then?
I don't know. But
Okay.
it's 93.
Either way, I was wrong. No, I read the right chart. Okay, it's just Matrix A. That's what it was.
Okay.
It's a vengeful prince, but it's Matrix A.
All right, Eric, what do I do with
Court.
this? I court him. Okay. That might be
Okay.
good.
Sure.
I'll
I mean,
roll-
that was an option. So,
Wait.
love me. Yo, those romantic subplots, man.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that when I saw that your
Minus.
quest was to get married. I was like, yes, Eric and the romantic subplot.
So I got a minus.
Okay, so 266. Oh no, that's not the right page. I honestly don't know if it's easier or harder with the physical book. Okay, here we go. Your charming words penetrate the angry heart of the prince. Your passionate kindness has distracted me from my vengeance, which I see now is but a conceit and vanity. Thank you for your guidance. I would be honored if you accept my thanks. What are your skills?
Appearance, quick thinking, and courtly graces.
With no skill.
Damn it!
If you are the same sex as the prince, which you are playing,
I am the same
guy?
sex as the prince. I am a male.
so you are. The prince gives you a bag of gold, which you gladly take before going on your way. Destiny 1, wealthy to a maximum of rich, and gain courtly graces.
How much wealth do I gain?
1 to a maximum of rich.
Okay, so I am now respectable. And I also now have master courtly graces, which means
Nice.
that if I have an encounter before rolling the die of destiny, you have to reference the 3 potential encounters, and if any of them use courtly graces, I get to do that one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty
You can
exciting.
choose to do that one or still roll the die.
Yes. So, that's me. Eric, you are up.
Yep, I'm cashing in those fish.
Okay.
I'm going to not list. I'm not going to heed TLC's advice. I'm not going to stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm using.
You're gonna go chase some waterfalls. All right.
Let's go to the Lake of Colors. How do I get rid of the card without permanently?
Just put it back in the treasure
so-
deck, right?
Yep, flip it over and put it back in the treasure deck.
And then we'll just shuffle it. There you go.
What page is this?
Cool.
179.
I'm going to drag myself over to the Lake of Colors.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the number corresponding to that is 179, so I assume then I have to roll the red die as well. Right?
Nope. This is a special
Oh.
encounter, so I'm gonna read you a little thing, and then you're going to,
Make
I'll
a
make a
choice.
choice from it, right?
and then you're gonna roll a die of destiny. Long ago, you heard a story of a fisherman who freed an Afridi from a bottle, and in reward was granted 4 brightly colored fish. The fisherman sold them to the Sultan to be cooked for his supper. As the fish were placed in the pan, they began to speak, telling of a far-off city cursed and doomed. You have come to a high mountain lake filled with huge fish of red, blue, yellow, and white. So many fish are there that the lake itself seems to be of many hues. And you stand on the shore of the lake marveling. One of the fish breaks the surface and says in a clear voice, "You are here to be the one who saves us." and before you can respond, the fish is gone beneath the surface of the Lake of Colors. Along the far shore of the lake stands a great city, like none you have ever seen, and you go to it. The city is dark and forbidding. All the buildings are made of black basalt. From deep within one building you hear the anguished moans from another, a crying woman. You may choose one and then roll the dice of destiny. Choice number 1. Investigate the sounds of moaning to see both what aid you can provide and what mysteries you can unravel. Choice 2. Investigate the sounds of crying, but move with stealth and caution. Observe and listen. Choice 3. Investigate, but stay away from the inhabitants. Try to whittle out a mystery without endangering yourself.
Choice 1, please.
All right.
Roll the dice.
Roll a die destiny. Tell me what it says.
Plus.
Plus. Okay. Choice number 1. Roll a plus.
I didn't mean to throw it across the board.
Oh no, that's fine. You
I don't know
no
my
idea
own
where
strength.
you have no idea where my screen was centered. 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, 1, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Within, an evil enchantress is torturing a young prince. Acting quickly, you slay the enchantress. The prince thanks you and explains that she was his unfaithful wife, who turned him to stone and his people to fish, and now he fears her spell shall never be lifted. What are your skills?
Seamanship, quick thinking, beguiling, and enduring hardship.
With no skill. You study well the enchantress's books and equipment, but discover no way to lift the curse, and depart. Destiny 2, Story 2, Gain Magic.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting.
+2 encounter die roll.
So from now on, when you make an encounter die roll, you add 2 to your die roll, as well as whatever the number on your spot is. And also, now that your encounter at the Lake of Colors is over, you get shunted back out into the real world.
Choice of 1 talent skill.
So you get to pick up a new skill in addition to magic.
So you get magic, and also, actually, technically, because of the way it works, you can, because you get the story, and then the destiny, and then the magic, you could choose magic and actually get it at the master level right now.
What is the master level?
So that means you'll have the superpower to every time you do an encounter, before you roll a die of destiny to find out what the final story number we're going to is, have me read the paragraph before and the paragraph after and tell you if magic is going to be relevant in any.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, definitely having superpowers like that is definitely good.
Give me super magic.
So grab magic and then just flip it over and it'll be super. Oh, here it is. I'll grab it for you.
Oh, thank you.
And then turn it around so it's
super magic.
Yeah, super magic. Okay, so I guess I flipped it wrong.
You're fine.
I'm so zoomed out I can't tell.
It's actually because of the way they're printed. When you flip them over, it turns them right side up to upside down.
I know, that's why I flipped it and then I thought I turned it around, but I must have gone too far or something.
I think you turned it around and then did it, which made it
the problem is that they're upside down to you already on the table.
Oh, that's also a thing.
Oh, that would be why. Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
So Fool, go into your turn, and then after your turn, we're gonna go take a brief break.
All right.
Sounds good.
So I'll move to Leon, take the question marker, and then take my card.
Oh.
What's up?
Yeah. All right. No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so it's quest to Alexandria, and then 22.
Okay, let me look that up. 22. Go and roll your d6. Add your relevant modifiers to it.
2 plus 2, 4.
Strange Customs, Matrix I.
Okay. I will follow.
2, 3, 3, 5. Roll your die of fate. Something up, Kelsa?
Oh, I was just going to tell you the number. I had it already. But you also already had it pulled up, so never mind.
Minus.
So 2, 3, 3, 4.
Just trying to be helpful.
I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, I'm close. Almost. 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Let me zoom in because there's lots of text here. You have come to a town where people practice layer upon layer of ritual. Before you can enter, you are asked to do many strange things. After half a day of questions and songs and recitations, finally you are asked to remove your clothes and be bathed in a nearby shallow pool. You may change your mind and or continue. So you can either be bathed in the shallow pool or not.
Sure. That's
Okay.
what could possibly go wrong.
If you continue, you have done other things they have required of you, and while this last one seems unreasonable, you do not wish to insult them. You agree, but before you remove any clothing, the villagers shout, "Thank Allah!" And suddenly the village and its people are transformed into a city and people of splendor. You are told that they were under a curse and they required to have a stranger agree to follow all of their ridiculous customs in order to free themselves of this enchantment. They reward you handsomely for your perseverance. So, you gain 2 destiny points,
Alright.
1 story point,
On the board.
2 wealth, up to a maximum of princely, enduring hardship, and you also gain blessed, the status, which is
Okay.
really good.
So that was enduring hardship. Got that. And then
Do you want to
blessed.
use your determination to pick a different one?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that was pretty much as good as it gets.
I know,
Yeah,
that was a joke.
Oh, now I get to do it. Hashtag blessed. And for anybody who wants to know, blessed is whenever I roll the die/dice for any reason, I may choose what number to use. You may, if you wish, examine the number of the Book of Tales before choosing a number. Interesting. Use that number, and don't worry about that. Use that number instead of rolling, and then to lose, after saying what number you will use, roll the dice to see if you lose this status. If the number you roll is more than 1 point from the number you called, you lose this status. I also get, if I gain a cursed, I also lose blessed.
Yes.
So, it's very rare that there's going to be a time that you roll your dice in the middle of a story in the Book of Destiny. But basically it means that you get to know for sure what you would need in order to get the good outcome, basically.
Correct.
So that's pretty cool.
Okay. So with that, we are going to take a short break. We will be back in just a couple of minutes, so stick around and find out who is gonna win, I guess. So we'll be back in just a bit.